extra large pizza. So he's figured it out because the proof is in the pudding he doesn't eat. You just look at.
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, Who Is Hendo, and we back talking sports. Dear Zion, one of my favorite players to watch. You know what I'm saying? Definitely am a huge Zion fan. Been a huge Zion fan since I seen him do a motherfucking, what was it? Windmill from the 3-point line or between the legs. One of the two. I think between the legs from the free throw line or a windmill, one of the two. His high school highlights was like tearing up the internet. I'm like, who the fuck is this mammoth of a motherfucking basketball player? And then they told me how big he was. I said, he's what? He's what moving like this? But I thought he was just a dunker. Then I seen him at Duke. That's when I realized how good he was. And I was like, oh, he's not just a dunker. Boy, this nigga is like I'm like, bro, he like Orlando Shaq. I couldn't really say Charles Barkley because Zion is way more athletic than Charles Barkley. And Charles Barkley was a way better rebounder. But it was like he was a super skilled Sean Kemp or I call him Orlando Shaq. That's what he looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? A more skilled Orlando Shaq, bro. That's what he looked like to me. A mix of him and Charles Barkley. Or Kemp. I would say, yeah, him and Charles Barkley. But, bro, dear Zion, bro. All the hoopla and all the hoopla and everybody, you know, teasing you about your weight, and, you know what I'm saying, you play basketball, then you go eat a whole pizza, and, you know what I'm saying, getting on your head, on your helmet about your weight, and you playing. Listen, bro, I was one of them people. It's all out of love, bro. Bro, think about this. If people didn't care about, if Zion was a bust, like it was trash, and like, you know what I'm saying, people was like, man, we done with him. People wouldn't be so like locked in on, you know what I'm saying, him playing. You know what I'm saying, or giving him, you know what I'm saying, the third degree about his weight and everything, making jokes, this and that. It's because we wanted to see this version of Zion. To me, in my opinion, his numbers may be down, but that's only because he's coming off an injury. His numbers may be down, but he's playing a different type of basketball. His assists are up. His numbers is down a little bit, but I think by the end of the season, he'll be averaging like 23 something. It's down from 26 and 27. But those years, he was, you know what I'm saying, getting hurt. And he wasn't as, you know what I'm saying, his playmaking ability wasn't as on display as it is this year. And then you got to think about it, bro. They didn't have C.J. McCollum. You got to think about that. A couple more shots. They didn't have C.J. McCollum, 2 years ago? No, last year he had 26 points a game. But I think he came in shape. This year he came in out of shape. And I believe he played his way into shape. That's what I believe he did. I believe he came in a little out of shape, played his way into shape. And now the last 20-plus games, he been killing it. Like, Zion has been killing it the last, like, 15, 20 games. Like, seriously. Go look, bro. I'll go look up the numbers for y'all right now. Okay, last 10 games. He's been averaging 24 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists in the last 10 games. in the last 20 games, he's been averaging 24.6 rebounds and 6 assists. So 24, 6, and 6 over the last 20 games. But like I said, you got to think about it. They share the ball a lot. And then some nights you got Trey Murphy. Some nights you got Trey Murphy going off for 30 plus. Some nights you got B.I. going off for 30 plus. Some nights you got C.J. McCollum going off for 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? So his assists are up. His scoring maybe 2 points down. Because last year he averaged, 26? This year he averaging 23, so 3 points down. But his assists, he averaging like 1.5 more assists. And he's playing like the point Zion is just ridiculous. He's finishing left, finishing right. Lobs. Only thing he's not doing yet, and I cannot wait till he start doing it, is shooting more. He get his jump shot right. Zion averaging 30 easy. He averaging 23 on literally him just going to the basket and shit. Now, I will say this. Him and Paolo is averaging the same stats. That show you how good Paolo is. But man, yeah, it's all out of love, man. I'm a real big Zion fan, man. And I really hope they do play spoiler to some people. If my Warriors can't seem to get it together and get into the play-in, I'm rooting for the Pelicans. That's for sure, for sure. Don't fuck with the Clippers. We'll never fuck with the Lakers. The Kings, nah, you in California, can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in the Suns. I'm not finna hop on no Nuggets train. Definitely not finna do that. I like Shea. So OKC wouldn't be mad if OKC was to beat the Pelicans. Ant-Man and them, they cool, but I'm not finna hop on that either. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't an Ant-Man believer when he first came in, so I'm not finna hop on the train. I've been on a Zion believer. So I'm rolling with them. Now, if my Warriors do get into the playoffs, you know it's Warriors all day. But I hope Zion and them do play spoiler, because I think it's going to really be a great playoffs. I think this playoffs is going to be better than last year. Just because of the new teams we got in, and, you know what I'm saying, the parity we got. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks is great. The Knicks is really good again. You know what I'm saying? OKC is really good again. The Timberwolves is really good again. You know what I'm saying? You got the Pelicans. They doing their thing. They good. You know what I'm saying? They done took a step up. Then you got Boston doing their thing out there. Orlando. Orlando has finally came out the bottom. And they finally a playoff team again. I think the last time they made the playoffs was like 2018 or something like that. The same year we made the playoffs, but we still trash. They actually was drafting really good. You know what I'm saying? Suggs, good draft pick. Their best draft pick was, of course, Paolo Banchero, bro. But man,